Hey everybody, it's Patrick. Welcome to practice. In our class today, we're going to focus on some side body strengthening, lengthening activities. So you should really enjoy it. A lot of us carry a lot of tension in the side body, so we're just going to kind of explore that a little bit today. Let's go ahead and start back in downward facing dog when you get there. And this is one of the best things that you can do literally every single day, which is when you get into your downward facing dog, lift the heels, bend the knees, pedal out the feet a few good times. And then roll to the outer edge of the left foot, the inner edge of the right foot. Bend the knees deeply. Stay as strong as you can in your left arm, then just wiggle your right hand forward. You'll notice a ton of length in your side body. You can keep scooping the left hip underneath you, reaching long through the fingers, really allowing a lot of space there. Take a few moments here. Then go ahead and return to center and switch your side. So roll to the outer edge of the right foot, the inner edge of the left foot. Bend the knees, scoop the right hip underneath you, and then wiggle the left hand forward. So hop onto those fingertips. Drive through the right thumb so you're as strong as you can be in your right arm. And then just really let the left hand create space, get longer for you. Take a few deep breaths into your left side body, left rib cage even. And then go ahead and return to center. All of a sudden you may feel miraculously just a little bit taller straight away. Take an inhale here. And exhale, lower your knees to the floor as you come forward into hands and knees. And then inhale, curve the chest out. And exhale, round up and in. So as we explore cat-cow, you can make it a bit more dynamic. Inhales always take you forward, and the exhales always round you in. Inhales always take you forward, and exhales always round you in. Inhales always take you forward, and exhales round in. Return to neutral. Tuck the toes, lift the knees just slightly. And then take a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, curving the chest out. And exhale, round up and in, filling the back body space, keeping the knees as low as possible. Try and let the knees be consistent. Inhale, curve the chest out. And exhale, round up and in. Inhale, curve the chest out. And exhale, round in. Inhale, curve the chest out. Exhale, round in. Inhale, return to neutral, but keep the knees floating. Keep your shoulders exactly where they are. Try and bring your right knee towards your left tricep as much as possible. Maybe it finds the left elbow. Maybe you find the left wrist, left forearm. Either way, the shoulders are square. You're feeling the side body crunching. And then begin to straighten the left leg. Lift the right knee up higher. Your shoulders stay square. That's really tough. Nice job. Bring your knees back to bend. Right toes land by left. Take the inhale. On the exhale, left knee comes across, targeting the right arm. So maybe you find the right forearm, right elbow, right tricep area. Right knee is low to the ground currently, so hold this space. Push down through the hands. Take another moment here. Stay connected. And then straighten the right leg. Feel the space to lift the left knee higher. Again, really working the shoulders to stay square here. Squeezing the left knee in. And then bend both knees. Left toes land. Knees land. Sit back to the heels. Bind the hands behind the back. Chase the ground behind you. Lift the heart up just a little bit. Palms push together. And then take the bind over the right hip like a holster. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just nod the head around a few times here. Take a moment. Then go ahead and return head and hands to center. Switch the clasp, left thumb on top, right pinky on bottom. Chase the ground behind you. And the bind goes over the left hip like a holster. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Nodding around, exploring the length in your neck. Go ahead and return head and hands to center. Fingertips find the floor behind your toes. Push the shins down, lift the hips up, opening through the front body. Active legs, active hands. Feeling more elevated. And exhale, release. Go ahead and bring your hands out to plank pose. Take an inhale in your plank. On the exhale, lower your forearm to the floor. Roll your right forearm, roll to the outer edge of your right foot and reach your left hand up to the sky. Drive through your right forearm and just feel your hips lifting and lowering a little bit here. So again, this isn't for reps in particular, but you're just kind of exploring the space, noticing your range of motion. When you feel you found your highest point, hold there. Take a moment. Keep pushing through your right forearm. Squeeze your glutes a little bit, and then lift a little bit higher. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, you're going to roll back to center. Your left palm is going to find the floor, and then you're going to move into side plank on the left arm. Bring your right knee into the chest and step the right foot over and behind the left knee. Turn the heart up towards the sky. Open through the left side body. Take a big inhale here. Create as much space as possible. On your exhale, bring your right knee into the chest. Lift it up a little bit higher, and then step the right foot all the way up to the top of the mat. As the right foot lands, inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. But catch your left elbow with your right hand and just pull over. So you're breathing into the left side waist, really pulling the left hand to the right, stretching over. And again, if you have a nice amount of depth here and it feels better to you, your right hand can search for the floor, potentially. That might feel nice. But really just be where you are. Explore your space. On your exhale, release, return to center. Half splits, push your right hip back in space, fold over the right shin. Let the body melt down just a little bit here. Taking a few breaths. And then bend the right knee. Palms go flat. Step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank pose. Take a moment there. And then lower your left forearm down to the floor. So forearm side plank, side two. Reach your right hand up to the sky. Again, get active in the legs. Reach through the fingers. And then begin to lift and lower the hips a few times. So one of the things that's really nice about this is you're exploring not only strength, but stability in your shoulders. And you're also beginning to move through the side waist, not just in a stretch, but also actively, right? So you're really feeling these crunching movements here. And you're also just finding a bit of stability. Once you get to your highest point, stay there. Push down a little bit more to the outer edge of the left foot through the left forearm. Trust yourself to be here. Tap into that little bit of strength that you know you have that's in your reserve. Breathe into it. Hold your space. One more inhale. On your exhales, you roll to center. Your right hand finds the floor. Move to the outer edge of the right foot as you straighten the right arm. Side plank. Lift your left knee into the chest. Give it the biggest squeeze possible. And then step the left toes behind the right knee any capacity. And sweep the hips up towards the sky. Feel the right shoulder coming onto the back body. Get long through the left arm. Holding here. One more inhale. On your exhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Spot the top of the mat, and how gently can you set the left toes all the way up there. Let the right knee lower. Anjaneyasana, inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, get long through the arms. Catch your right elbow with your left hand and just pull it gently across to the left side. Breathing in here, getting a little bit more elevated through the right side. And you can use some of that crunching action that we found in the forearm side plank to kind of pull your right side over. So you're not letting this be a passive posture for the left side body. Take a moment. Commit and connect to your breathing pattern, whatever's serving you here. Again, if your left hand or your right hand found the floor on the first side, your left hand can always find a home on the floor on side 2. One more inhale. On your exhale, return to center. Ardha Hanuman half splits. Straighten your left leg, fold over the shin. Let the body melt down, sinking in, finding a bit of softness. Notice if you can bring some activity, since we've been doing a lot of side body and cross body work, to pulling the left hip back and pushing the right hip forward just a bit. Bend your left knee. Palms come down flat to the floor. Step your left foot all the way back, downward, facing dog. Lift heels, bend knees, bend elbows, pull the body through into upward facing dog on your inhale, opening the chest, creating a little bit of space. And exhale, roll all the way back, downward, facing dog. Take a moment here, take a deep inhale and a long exhale. Stretching the hips nice and high, lifting through the inner armpits, lifting through the tailbone, lifting through the legs. And then inhale, come forward to your plank pose again. Lower the right forearm to the floor, round 2. Roll to the outer edge of the right foot, reach your left hand up to the sky. Changing it up this time, you could stay right here or lift your left knee into the chest. Step the left foot behind the right knee, push down through the right forearm and scoop the right hip up. So you're really feeling a lot more activity in the shoulder and a lot more of a squeeze in your right side waist. So hold there. Allow yourself to distribute the weight as evenly as possible between your right hand, right forearm, and right foot. Also remember your left foot is in the equation, and that can help you distribute the weight as well. One more breath. On your exhale, you return to center, side plank on the left hand as you journey over and up. Feet can stack, or again, you can lift the right knee into the chest, opening up. Right foot stepping behind the left knee, and then lifting into the side body, back body here. Breathing into this space, and just kind of begin to feel it. Scan the body. Maybe this is a comfortable position for you, maybe it isn't. Either way, embrace, can I feel strong here? Do I need to modify this pose, or can I embody it? Taking ownership over your own journey is a big part of the process. Slowly returning to center, bring your right knee into the chest. Look towards the top of the mat, and then step the right foot as slowly and as gracefully as possible all the way up, letting the right foot find a home. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Take an inhale, push the palms together. This time twist left elbow to outside of right leg. Turn the right shoulder up towards the sky, feeling your length. And then untuck the back left toes. Push the top of the left foot down. You can hold right here, or challenge yourself by lifting the left knee off the ground. Spin the chest towards the right. Lean the skull long. And just continue to sit the right knee forward. Notice the stronger you stay in your left leg, and the more you sit the right knee out in front of you, more of a stretch you'll feel in the left hip flexor. And not just a stretch, I guess it would technically be a sensation, the more length and strength you'll feel in the hip flexor. Inhale, twist up to your high lunge, unraveling yourself. And then lower your left knee all the way to the floor. Sit your hips back in space, straightening the right leg, folding over the shin. 3 more breaths here. Taking your time. And then come forward. Push the palms down flat. Step back into your downward facing dog. Roll forward to your plank pose. Side two, round two. Take an inhale as you find the position. On the exhale, lower your left forearm to the floor. Just like round two, side one, you're going to step the right foot over and behind the left knee, twisting and reaching your right hand up to the sky. Feel the lift. Notice what your right foot is doing. Can you get longer through your left leg? Can you get longer through your right arm? Maybe it reaches up. Maybe it reaches overhead. Maybe it taps the floor. Notice, is the left shoulder scooping onto the back body? Can you create more elevation? Breathing into the challenge here. Peeling the heart up to the sky. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, slowly come back to center, side plank on the right hand. Right palm goes flat. Tough transition, but use the left arm to help you get there. Left knee lifts into the chest, giving it a squeeze. Step the left foot over and behind the right knee. Peel the heart up. Create a bigger, longer side body space. Trusting yourself to be here. Coming back to that theme, especially as you're exploring awkward, asymmetrical positions of trust, of balance, and of just taking time to get to know yourself in some of these postures. Holding for 3, for 2. On 1, the left knee comes into the chest. Think about the lightest possible step to journey the left foot up to the top of the mat, letting it land. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Get long, lift the lower belly, push the palms together. Exhale, twist right elbow to outside of left leg. Turn through the left shoulder. Breathe down the spine. Untuck the back right toes. Just hold here for a moment as you push the top of the right foot down. Prepare yourself. Feel all 4 corners of the left foot rooted into the floor. Feel as many parts of the top of the right foot rooted into the floor. Then drive the right foot down to lift the right knee up. Right leg long, strong, and straight. You can even close the eyes here and try and notice where your pelvis is in space. Can the left hip and the right hip be at the same height, the same point? Can you continue to stretch through the skull? Pushing the palms together, breathing in. Stay connected, stay open. Worry less about the twist and just more about your position. And we're here for 5. Strong in the right leg, 4. Sit the left knee a little bit deeper, you got it. 2. And on 1, unwind the twist. Reach your hands up to the sky. Breathe into your longest, tallest position. And then lower the right knee down to the floor. Sit back, straightening the left leg. Melt over the shin. Take a few breaths to get into the position. And then once you have your space, we'll take 3 long, simple, easy breaths here. Come forward, place the palms down flat, step back into your downward facing dog. Bend elbows and knees, look forward, pull through into your upward facing dog, opening the chest. And exhale all the way back downward, facing dog. Your journey onto your back, so push into the palms, lift heels, bend knees. Step, walk, float. All the way through. And onto your bum, eventually onto your spine. Last 2 active poses of our practice. Place the hands down for bridge or wheel. So you've opened a lot through the shoulders and the hips, the side body. Nice chance to explore a back bend or two. Whenever you're ready, place the hands and lift up. Open the front line. Ground through the heels. Feel the inner legs coming towards one another. Feel the chest moving backwards. Feel the heart lifting up. Exhale, release. And lower. Take a moment as you find your way onto your back. Decide if your last posture here should be active or passive. It's good either way. And then place hands, place feet, and rise. Try and feel the hamstrings turning on. Push through the toes. Open the chest. And again, more than the aesthetics of the pose, can you just find an easy breath here? Back bends are always challenging. Let your breath be easy. Or find a position that allows there to be some ease in the breath. And again, you could, of course, be breathing hard, but the ease of the inhale and the exhale of it entering and exiting your body is in your control based on the position. Slowly lower and release. Let your body lay flat for a moment. Take a few breaths in this stillness. A lot of this practice has been challenging in many ways as we've worked into different areas of the side body. So this last pose that we'll take on each side will just be really simple and really calm. What you're going to do is step the left foot to the outside of your mat. Cross the right foot on top of it. Reach your left hand up just to the outside of the back left corner of the mat. And then stack the right wrist on top of the left palm so you're catching the right hand or the right wrist with the left hand. And you're making this little gentle banana shape. And let your breath move long down your right side body. See if on the inhales you can feel the ribcage lifting, the diaphragm lifting, and just a gentle sensation or stretch into the right hip, right side IT band, right side waist. As we move into this more gentle portion of the practice. And slowly switch your side. Right foot to outside of the mat. Left foot crosses on top, of course on the right side. As we bend to the right, opening the left. Right hand to the outside of the top right corner, or back right corner, excuse me. Left hand on top of right palm. Just the gentlest pull through the right arm, creating that space. Really let your energy settle. This is a pose that sometimes I stay in for 5 minutes per side. We won't, of course, do that today. But it's a nice one to remember to kind of have in your arsenal on a day when you feel extra stiff or you're having a restless evening, you just want the chance to calm down. This pose can be very helpful for that. The sensation is so gentle, So simple. It allows your mind to relax, allows your body to relax. And when you feel balanced, return to center and settle into your Shavasana, wherever that is for you today. Keep the pattern of long, slow breaths. Notice the new sense of length through your side body. Maybe even feel a bit taller as you're laying down. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to find just a little bit of calm, a little bit of grounding, a little bit of centering that allows you to show up more clearly for the people in your life, for the requirements, the situations of your day-to-day experience. As always, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Peace.